today?
Pretty good. How are you?
Beautiful, isn't it?
A whole lot better than yesterday.
Oh.
Hi.
Did it rain down here? Yeah, man, it poured up home.
Oh yeah. Nope, but
It rained steady for hours.
yeah.
My cell phone doesn't work, and I was going to leave the house, and 5 minutes before I left, my wife called me. You know,
the
and it's
game
a
was-
long way,
Yeah.
2.5 hours.
Yep.
Yeah, they
They
canceled.
called it off. They called it.
I you're like, come on.
I
Just
kept
break.
waiting to.
Yeah. Because I'm sitting here trying to plan how many tarps I was going to need to box this in
Yeah.
to protect everything. And
Yep.
Well, this is a great day for baseball.
oh yeah,
Sure.
now I
Ought
just
to be a good one.
only downside is Rice Lake gets 2 extra days of rest
Right.
because they play Monday.
Well, that's not fair for either one of our teams. Can't they play Saturday instead?
Nope.
Why can't they do that?
That's state track.
Huh?
That's state track. And you have a lot of dual sport athletes that play softball and run track.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, in fact, they tried to move this up to Monday, and Lakeland said no. So, yeah.
There's a conflict with graduation.
We got conflict with graduation being Sunday night. So, the other option was, but I don't think the field's legal, would go play it over at JC and under the lights at like 8 o'clock last night. But I think it was still raining
Well, and
then.
that field just doesn't hold
No.
water.
No.
Rice Lake.
No.
Where it is?
Rice Lake's tomorrow. Rice Lake's tomorrow.
That's where the second.
Rice Lake won.
Rice Lake won. It was there no matter what, but they won.
Oh, but they did win
Yeah.
against Hayward.
Yep.
What was the score?
8-0. No, Hayward, that side of the bracket was rough.
Yeah, we're gonna have whoever wins tonight's gonna have our work cut out for us. I think. Right?
Well, Medford played Rice Lake up in the
Played
dome.
right away up in the Rhinelander Dome at that tournament that they have.
And we didn't pitch our one and beat them. So,
Didn't pitch our number one.
didn't pitch our number 1 pitcher and beat them.
Did it go into?
It went extras. Well, I should say it. Riley pitched the 7th and 8th.
Yeah.
But
Where did you set up? Way up there? Yeah, you want to get a good seat.
no, it'll be, I mean, it's a different team than it was back then, but I mean,
Yeah.
Rice Lake also lost a lot of games this
Well,
year.
Hayward isn't that good, right?
No. And Baldwin, I mean, they beat Baldwin Woodville. And, I mean, outside of Prescott, the entire middle border was.
Why does it seem that Rice Lake always gets the sectional championship at home?
Because
In a
it's
lot
one
of
the
sports.
few ADs
They
that
always
will.
do. Soccer, everything.
One of the few ADs that will.
Yeah, if our soccer team
Spring.
gets
There's
that
only a few
far,
ADs
which
that'll
they
do
might,
spring.
they got to go to Rice Lake.
Only a few.
You
A
know,
few ADs that'll do spring stuff.
our
because it's only
basketball
spring.
team, we wanted to go to state. They had to get past Rice
I guess I
Lake,
don't
and
understand what
first
that would
they
have
beat
to
us.
do with anything.
Well,
You know,
because
they got that
you
superstar
have
basketball
to be
player.
willing to host a region. Section
Huh?
5.
You guys had a stud too.
And they're one of the few.
Oh,
they're one of the few schools.
Christina.
that-
Yeah.
I don't think of her as that. I've known her since she was 4.
Sure.
I know
You have to
her
meet
family.
Think of her as
We
that.
used to travel
Okay, now we're
together.
getting to it.
So,
He was our coach.
so like here, they could hear
My
because you
boys
can you can block off
played
and
for
charge admission.
years, traveling coach.
Let's say, for example,
basketball.
I'm going to think of one that I've been
Yeah,
to.
that big
Yours
blonde.
is tough to charge admission to because there's no. You
Man, I
block
was
every
watching
single-
them and I,
Yeah. So you
her
guys
right
can never
away and
post
said,
because you guys can't block off and guarantee
how are
admission.
we going to stop
Because the
her?
WIA's got to get there.
And she's not, you know,
It would
particularly.
have to be more than just an AD being.
Yeah,
Well,
but she's
it's
not
AD being willing. Like
particularly,
it was
you
Mosinee
know,
last year, so
strong.
Rice Lake had to go to Mosinee and
But
play
she's
Mosinee
mobile
last year.
and she
So
can
they
shoot.
kind of bounce back and forth
Lights.
between a few.
Plus, she gets a
You
lot
know,
of
I looked
rebounds.
like D5. It's
Yeah,
either
she's a great
Thorpe or
player.
Athens.
Let's face it.
Those are the two for D5. That D5 group. One this year it's
Well,
Thorpe.
we've
Next year it'll
had
be Athens.
two
It'll be
real
back at
close
Thorpe. It'll be back at
games,
Athens.
1-0. 1-0
And that's usually what happens with
13
spring.
against-
There's a few that
Oh,
can
we
do
were,
it,
we were watching Game Change
and
on
they just
that.
bounce back and
Yeah.
forth.
I don't know if it was him or my other son that said, "What are they going to do when they don't have lights?" Play the next day. I don't know.
Well, that's the good thing about playing this time of year is it stays light.
Yeah.
They didn't have
It's,
lights at Mosinee either.
Yeah.
And we went to the 8th inning.
I mean,
we beat them.
it's like WIAA will change it for every
I really
other
like it
season
'cause they're
except spring.
so good, Mosinee.
I can't
Earlier,
believe she
it's
swung.
because it's so late. What is
Huh?
that?
I can't believe the girl swung.
A lot of
The count was
ADs
3-0.
are done. They're checking
And she
out.
hit the
They're
the 5 balls left
they're on
to end the
vacation.
game.
Oh, Sarah.
So,
No,
but so for
Mosinee.
example, last
Mosinee.
year
Oh,
the
yeah.
Charlie
Why
played
would she
Wausau.
swing?
They are
Oh, I
30
see.
miles apart.
Is that how it ended?
They played in Sevastopol.
Yeah, Allie caught it right here.
Sevastopol,
Left field.
Left field.
which is
They had a runner on
which is a
third.
third of the way up Door County.
Why did she swing?
But
Maybe she
that's where it was
thought
set,
her pitch.
and that's where they were going to play.
Yep, I think
Yeah.
she wanted
You
to.
know,
It's
maybe
a-
she thought she was
it's
going to get a good pitch. And
Spring
was gonna
sports
ride
get
it.
shafted every year.
Yep.
Well, it's so easy to, look back and say, why didn't we do that or why didn't they do
Track
this?
and field was not having the necessary
But in the
facilities.
moment,
Yes.
you got to make that choice. And
Yeah.
you're looking at it, you say, 3-0, she got to come down the middle.
And you have to have people willing to run an event like that. Like one game like this. Baseball's worse. There's a legit possibility for D2
It was so long
that
ago.
it is
It was a
Hayward,
whole different ball.
St. Croix Falls, Aquinas, and
This was long before
West
they had
Salem.
3-point baskets.
not West Salem. I think it was down
And,
there.
and now that's all they shoot.
And I was a great outside
Prescott.
shooter, but I only
We're
got
playing their
2.
sectional tournament in Maryland.
Yeah. And I shot from like 30 feet, 20,
Yeah.
24 maybe.
And last year, Maryland Medford played a sectional semi for baseball in Baldwin. Now it's a little different because they had other teams there. But yeah, it's weird.
This
Spring
is
is
our
weird.
picture. Extremely good.
We know.
Oh yeah.
4 innings in a row now.
Yeah,
I think,
it's nice.
without a run.
Yep.
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
He's a good kid too.
That's more important.
Well, she's going to be pitching for Arkansas. I don't know if you saw that.
Yep.
Oh.
We did.
I doubt if she'll start right away, but I'm hoping.
Oh, you guys showed
If
us.
she gets in her sophomore year or junior year, we're planning on doing a family vacation, going out and
Oh,
watching.
fun.
That'd be a lot of fun. Well, the Ozarks, a wonderful place to hang out.
Yep.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I can text them to you. Probably what it was. Are you kidding me?
I was more impressed about when than this. I was like,
time schedule for infield and stuff, right?
I gotta write a little clearer this time. I had this nice sheet and then I scribbled myself down and then I'm like, no, this is going really well. And I got to a name and I'm like, oh crap, is that an A or an O? I don't know. Right after we got started talking bad about this. I had a pretty good system down, but then I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it.
Do you have a daughter, Clean,
I do it. Center fielder.
center fielder?
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you know who's working the concessions tonight? Is that going to be open or?
I have no idea.
Okay. Well, the reason I ask is if there's like senior parents or varsity parents, I would go substitute.
I never saw a text.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I was thinking too, but I didn't know if it just went out to varsity parents.
No, I didn't see
or-
anything.
The only saving grace, you get a nice view from the concession stand.
Yeah. True, but it's not the same.
Oh, yeah. It gets me up high enough too. That's kind of nice for the playoff games too, because they have to close the back gates and nobody can come over.
Hope you have a nice, slow, enjoyable day.
Just your watch.
Because otherwise, this is a driveway that goes all the way out back to a back way into the school. You'll have people driving through mid-game, but they have to close the gate for admission so nobody tries to sneak in there. We get 3 umpires. Yeah. 80 dollars to register as an umpire. You pay the WIAA plus you have to file your own tax. They wonder why there's a shortage of umpires. I believe this year it's 100 a game plus travel. Next year it goes up to 120.
It's so nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
As many as I could fit.
Told us about your barn.
My barn.
Barn over here.
Oh, for the school.
We had light.
That's pretty cool.
Stopped about quarter up and said, like I thought it was. Well, I don't know. So. Field drains really, really well. I think they had about a minute
I thought that was maybe him.
yesterday. Kind of.
It just looked like him, but I don't know. Now he's like covered by a tree.
Yeah.
But today I left early. What else are you going to do when you retire? It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, hopefully they got one more in them.
Well, we were yesterday, actually. We'll have to find out how it is. Anybody well, the way it goes, that's it. Is there any wood anyway? Yeah, well, not every tree. Well, these look like
Those are nice.
After ball, 2-run score.
We'll see. This was supposed to be a baseball. If they beat Merrill yesterday, basically, either way.
That's right. Like right here. Let me put our bank.
Almost as if you're playing. Probably more than
I know, I'm like,
I can't hear you. Who is talking right now? Okay, what is the pilot player? An air guitar? Pirate? You're a pirate, because we're eating dinner. And your brother stays home.
I didn't see one. Maybe we kept there the other day
Enoch's cooked.
They had a lady selling fried rolls and fried rice. Little food truck. I'm sure they have popcorn. I'm sure not that my constituents have. Huh?
Going on about that, and then I come back
Hey, get the bottle of beer out.
It's all spilling out. His hair keeps going back. Oh, they tried to yeah. And Eric said, when I was in track, that they both looked at each other and they said, I don't remember you being in track before. He was sitting there. What did you say? She said that? He just had a different Oh, did you see Colby got a butt? I was running. Stop it. Oh, why did he say that? That's what I thought. Maybe they are. Maybe that girl's coming out. That means that now. There's your dad. Isn't it tighter? There's we should move our stuff so it's like you don't How'd you even get your picture? Okay, they just popped it down there.
My nerves again. That's a heart rate.
So like people want to see.
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspirus Health, bringing out the better in all of us.
Welcome to Raider Field here in Medford as we get set for a sectional semifinal. It's attempt number 2. I think we're going to get it in today. It is the Lakeland Thunderbirds coming into town, the number 4 seed, taking on the number 2 seeded Medford Raiders. I'm Steve Ocketic, Sports on Focus, here to take you through this one. Very different paths to get to this point for both of these teams. Lakeland, a couple 1-0 victories, both in extra innings. So they played 13 last Tuesday against Shawano. A 1-0 victory, winning that one, walking it off in the bottom of the 13th. Then on Thursday, they went to Mosinee and upset the number 1 seed. 1-0 win. They scored their run in the top of the 8th. Mosinee got a runner to third in the bottom of the 8th, but a fly out on a 3-0 pitch from Talon Jerschley ended it. And the Medford end, they pulled the upset. Medford, on the other hand, they had to walk off their regional semifinal game against New London. That was a long fly ball to center field by Zalia Leonard, scoring Ruthie Steinman. And then they ran away a bit, yes, on Thursday against Merrill, winning that one 7-3. So 2 different paths to get there, but we are waiting for the start of this one. We got ourselves about 10 minutes. Other games around the area, a couple have already started. Pacelli and Assumption already started. We're going to take a look in on that one. Pacelli leading 1-0 in that. Flip through Columbus Blair Taylor. That is 0-0. That just getting going. And then we don't have a score from Rib Lake and Thorpe. I am going to... So we don't have that one. And then you've got, baseball-wise, Medford is in Merrill. Spencer is in Rib Lake. Auburndale is in Mondovi. Mosinee hosting Ashland. Pittsville hosting Pepin Alma. Marshfield in Chippewa Falls. They're down 4-0 early there. And then Prentice is at Bruce. So those are the games here today. More there. We'll have a full scoreboard of all the action left over in softball around the state, plus local baseball scores that are being played today. Some regional semis, some regional finals today. But we're going to take a break here real quick. We'll be back with the national anthem and starting lineups coming up here in just a moment, so stick around.
Looking to harness the power of the sun and save on your energy costs? With Marshfield Medical Center Credit Union Solar Loan, you can go solar without the burden of paying interest on the full amount from the start. Here's how it works. Instead of financing everything up front, we disperse loans when requested by your solar installer. If you're waiting on your installer, you won't pay interest during the wait. By taking advantage of this flexible payment option, you could save on unnecessary interest charges. Visit mmccu.com/solar to learn more today.
Welcome back. We're going to spin through all the remaining games in Division 2. We mentioned already Rice Lake got the win over Hayward 8-0. That was played on Monday. Denmark, the number 3 seed, upsets the number 1 team in the state, the Fox Valley Lutheran Foxes, 9-3. So they will take on Waupun, who beat Kewaskum 5-1. This game being played here right now. We'll flip over to sections 3 and 4. Mount Horeb is awaiting the winner of Jefferson and Broadhead. Mount Horeb beat West Salem 6-0. And then in section 4, Pewaukee is hosting Whitewater. That game started at 4:30. Whitnall advanced in 8 innings, 5-2 over New Berlin Eisenhower. New Berlin Eisenhower was the 1 seed. So we have one sectional final set in Division 2. That is Denmark against Waupun. Waupun, the defending Division 2 state champions. Division 5 got some games going there yet. Mellon and Northwood Solon Springs, they will face off at 5. Thorpe and Rib Lake, they will face off at 5. Almond Bancroft already advancing. They will take on Three Lakes Phelps in Almond. More from that group. Columbus Catholic, they are facing Blair Taylor today at 5. Ithaca advanced. They beat Brookwood, so they will get the winner of that one. As the teams break up, we'll turn it over down onto the field for the national anthem and starting lineups. We'll be back with the call of this one in just a moment.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Raiders softball field for tonight's WIAA sectional semifinal softball game between the Lakeland Thunderbirds and your Medford Raiders. Let's meet tonight's starting lineup for Lakeland. Leading it off, playing right field, number 8, Carlin Williams. Batting second, catching, number 5, Lainey Frisch. Batting third, pitching, number 10, Sailor Timmerman. Batting fourth, playing first base, number 12, Reina Hella. Batting fifth, playing shortstop, number 9, Marley Strasberg. Batting sixth, playing third, number 21, Addison Trapp. Batting seventh, the DP, number 1, Malia Newport. Batting eighth in left field, number 2, Allie Timmerman. Batting ninth in center field, number 11, Sarah Barton. And the flex player for the Lakeland Thunderbirds, playing second base, number 3, Mariah Lewis. And now for your Medford Raiders. Leading it off, pitching, number 6, Riley Harabi. Batting second in center field, number 13, Finley Art. Batting third, catching, number 22, Zalia Leonard. Batting fourth, at first base, number 2, Tori Kondisi. Batting fifth in right field, number 3, Addison Brommer. Batting sixth in left field, number 12, Chelsea Gabauer. Batting seventh on second base, number 5, Lainey Harabi. Batting eighth, our DP, number 14, Ava Hartle. Batting ninth, playing third base, number 7, Ruthie Steinman. And our flex position, playing shortstop, number 10, Kayla Baumgartner. Town America and those defending our freedom, we ask for those of you who can stand, remove your hats, place your hand over your heart, or salute as our American Legion Post 147 posts our nation colors, and we play the national anthem. Medford High School, Lakeland High School, and WIAA require good sportsmanship and education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive behavior and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. Tonight's umpires, Don Anderson, Larry Buchberger, and Glenda Smith. Hey everybody, let's play ball!
All right, national anthem starting lineups in the books. We thank the American Legion here in town for presenting the colors. So we are ready to go here. Home plate umpire having a quick chat with both the pitcher and both Riley Harabi and Zalia Leonard. I'm not sure exactly what about, but we are ready to go. Riley Harabi getting her warm-up tosses in. We'll face Williams, Frisch, and Sailor Timmerman. Raiders will have to make the decision here in the first inning what to do with Sailor Timmerman. Here on a gorgeous day for baseball, or softball, I should say. Baseball games going on too. We will be keeping an eye on the Medford Raider game. Medford taking in Merrill taking on the Blue Jays. Rematch of a sectional semifinal last year that was walked off in the 8th by Max Dietzman. Throw down. And Carlin Williams will dig in. So Carlin Williams will get the first cut here at Riley Harabi. Wait for everybody to get ready. And we are ready to go. Harabi, the lean, first pitch. That one's going to be driven in the gap. That's going to get down a base hit all the way to the fence. Throw comes into second wide. That is a leadoff double. And that'll bring Laney Frisch to the plate. See if they maybe bunt Frisch here. Harabi looks to the dugout. The lean, the pitch, shows bunt, pops it back foul. Strike one. Big crowd here today, big crowd online as well. Thank you everyone for joining us. Winner of this game takes on Rice Lake tomorrow in Rice Lake. They played Monday and got a big win. Throws bunt, lays it down, it's foul. That is strike two. We are filling the bleachers up here. A lot of fans standing around the backstop as well. The lean, the pitch, shows bunt, takes a ball. 1-2. Harabi looks at the wristband, the lean, the pitch, bunt shown, it's popped up again. The catch cannot be made, throw down is in time! 1-5. So one down, runner at first now for Sailor Timmerman, and the courtesy runner for Laney Frisch, that is Savannah Chemnitz. Nope, Allison Seberg instead. 18 out of 15. And we'll see if they decide to pitch to Sailor Timmerman. And they are. So they're going to pitch to Timmerman here. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Right down Broadway for a strike, 0-1. See our friends from Channel 12 here. This is a big game all over the area. The pitch off the outside for a ball, 1-1. And Timmerman calls time. The lean, the pitch. Catches the top of the zone, 1-2. Timmerman's going to take a bit of a walk after that one. Harabi looks in. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be Chep foul. The look in, the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second out of the inning. And that'll bring Reyna Hella to the plate. Big out to get there. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 0-1. Robbie looks in. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit on a line. That's going to get down a base hit. So that'll bring Marley Strasberg to the plate. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 0-1. Harabi, the lean, coming back. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2. Wind picks up a little bit. Flag not moving in the outfield much. The lean, the pitch. Off the inside, couldn't get her to chase. 1-2. Harabi gets the code. The lean, the pitch. Just missing. 2-2. Harabi, the lean, the pitch, popped up. It's going to be a long run. The catch is made. Addison Brommer with the speed late gets that one, and that'll end the inning. Couple base hits, they're left stranded. We head to the bottom of the first. Harabi, Art, Leonard due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. Harabi, Arndt, Leonard due up to face Sailor Timmerman here in the bottom of the first. Don't have any updates yet from Merrill. Medford and Merrill facing off at Athletic Park in Merrill. So Riley Harabi will bat first. Got tire shoe.
Number 6, Riley Harabi.
We will be somewhere tomorrow. As we said, if Medford wins, we'll be in Rice Lake. If they lose, we'll be somewhere. To be determined. Couple options for us. Baseball might still be alive. The wind, the pitch. Catches the high inside corner for a strike. 0-1. No, undo. It's an illegal pitch. So that is a ball. So a long explanation here on what was illegal. So Timmerman's gonna take a wander outside the circle here, get herself reset. The lean, the pitch, off the inside for a ball, 2-0. Timmerman looks in. The lean, the pitch, low and off the inside for a ball, 3-0. The lean, the pitch, right down the middle for a strike, 3-1. Timmerman, long look in, the lean, the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2, full count. The lean, the pitch, that's going to be hit in the air, long run, coming out, the ball's going to drop. Harabi's going to turn, she's going to dig for second, she will be in standing with a double. And Harabi's going to end up at third on a throwing error. I was trying to correct a different issue. So it's a double and advancing to third on the throw for Finley Arndt. And you got some opportunities here if you're the Raiders. Corners come in, whole infield comes in. Timmerman. The lean, the pitch, high but a strike, 0-1. Right at the top of the zone. Timmerman, the lean, the pitch, bunt shown, it's popped foul completely out of play, 0-2. Get it on the ground. You might be able to poke it through the infield. A lot of room up the middle if you can get it past Timmerman. The lean, the pitch. Fouled back. Stays 0-2. Timmerman. Shakes one off, gets a sign she likes, the lean, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-2. Timmerman, the lean, the pitch. Stays up high for a ball, 2-2. Timmerman, the lean, the pitch. That was going to be hit on the ground. They're going to go to first, get the out, the run will score. Productive out for Finley Arndt, scores the run. Raiders up 1-0. And that is the first run Sailor Timmerman has given up here in the playoffs. As Aaliyah Leonard will come to the plate. The lean, the pitch. In for a strike, 0-1. Timmerman, the lean, the pitch, chop foul. On a check swing, 0-2. Timmerman. Looking in. The lean, the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second out of the inning.
That brings up number 2, Tori Kanisti.
Two 2-0 Medford, top of the first in baseball. Medford jumping on Merrill early. The lean, the pitch. High for a ball to Tori Kaniesny, 1-0. Timmerman looking in. The lean, the pitch. Low for a ball, 2-0. Timmerman coming back. Catches the zone for a strike, 2-1. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2-2. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll end the inning. Not before the Raiders get a run on the Harabi double and the ground out from Finley Arndt. We go to the top of the second. It will be Trap, Newport, and Allie Timmerman due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. Trap, Newport, Timmerman due up here in the top of the second. 1-0 Medford.
Now batting number 21, Addison Trap.
So Trap will dig in. Robbie looks into the dugout. The lean, the pitch. Just missing with that one, 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. You got Rib Lake and Thorpe playing today. We don't have updates from that one. I might try and seek out some here as that one's going to be popped up. Heading out. Harabi is there, first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Malia Newport. Interesting to see who was going to take that one. You had Brommer there. You had the wind the pitch. Right down Broadway for a strike, 0-1. You had Arndt there. You had Brommer there. And you had Harabi there, or Laney Harabi, excuse me, taking that one. The pitch. That's going to be sliced foul, 0-2. Harabi, the pitch. That one high, that's going to be slapped foul. That is going to get out of play. Stays 0-2. Wind picking up now, blowing right to left across the infield. The pitch. Check swing on a ball high. 1-2. Harabi, the pitch. Chopper on the ground. Baumgartner has a bit of an issue with it. Throw across the diamond. Is not. Says she was off the bag. That'll be an error. And Allie Timmerman will come to the plate with one out. See if they bunt here with one out. Look at the wristband, the pitch. Chopper on the ground, that is foul. Strike one. Crowd continuing to build here. These have been very good games every time these two teams have faced off. The pitch. Right down the middle for a strike. 0-2. Harabi. The pitch. Off the outside. 1-2. Harabi. The pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Foul territory giving chase. That is going to get out of play. Harabi. Looks at the wristband. The pitch. Chopped on the ground. They'll take the out at first. Does move the runner up. That was a defensive swing. Second out of the inning. And that'll bring Sarah Barton to the plate. She hit the sac fly to win it against Mosinee. Barton doing some landscaping in the box. The lean from Harabi in the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. 0-1. 3-0 Medford end of the first in baseball. Want to thank the pitch. A little high for a ball. Got to check who that was. Sending updates. The lean. The pitch. Catches the inside corner, 1-2. Robbie. The lean. The pitch. Just a little high and outside, 2-2. Robbie looks at the wristband. The lean. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Tip and definitely got a piece of it. But it's a foul tip into the glove for strike 3, and that'll end the inning. The error is left stranded at second. We head to the bottom of the second. Brahmer, Gabauer, Harabi due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspirus Health, bringing out the better in all of us.
Our experience in the RVA has been wonderful. The teachers are extremely supportive, and Simon really seems to enjoy it and is making friends, and he's more socially active now than he was in a traditional school.
Something I want other kids to know is that even though it seems like you're not going to make friends, you actually are. I like how the RVA provides an environment that more suited to my needs.
Addison Brahmer to lead things off here. In the bottom of the second, Brahmer, Gabauer, Harabi. Did she go? They're going to say she did. Ooh. The lean. The pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air. Long run coming on. The catch is made. First out of the inning. Barton gets to that one. One down. That'll bring Chelsea Gabauer to the plate. Timmerman, the lean, the pitch. Catches the zone for a strike, 0-1. A long look in, the lean, the pitch. Gabauer swinging a miss, strike 2, 0-2. Timmerman, the lean, the pitch, off the outside, 1-2. Long look in, the lean, the pitch, fouled back. Gabauer stays alive. Chelsea takes back in. Timmerman. The lean. The pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air. This one might be trouble. That's going to get down a base hit. Gabauer turns. She will hold. That is a single for Chelsea Gabauer. For Lainey Harabi. What they decide to do here. They bring Trapp in at third. The lean, the pitch. Robbie's gonna bunt. The throw is in time. See what they decide to do here. It's another illegal pitch. Are they gonna take
Illegal pitch call.
Illegal pitch, so it's a ball.
That registers as ball 1.
Second illegal pitch on Sailor Timmerman here today. The lean, the pitch, shown, ball high, 2-0. Timmerman. Waiting as Harabi gets reset. Timmerman the lean, the pitch. Shows bunt, offers, pops away, and the runner advances. So the strike moves the runner up, and now an opportunity for Harabi to swing away 2-1. Or do you try and move Gabauer to third? Timmerman the lean, the pitch, shows bunt, it's foul. 2-2. As a cloud comes over. Digs in. The lean. The pitch. High for a ball. Full count. Timmerman. The lean. The pitch. Ball 4. 2 on, 1 out for Ava Hartle.
Number 14, Ava Hartle.
So Hartle will get the call from Coach Byrne.
Here we go, Eva!
Timmerman, the lean, the pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1. Hartle digs back in. Timmerman, again, the lean, the pitch. Fouled off, 0-2. Timmerman, the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second out of the inning, and that'll be, it's going to be 2 of our Athlete of the Week nominees facing off here, Sailor Timmerman and Ruth Steinman. You can vote 2 more times. Actually, nope, you can only vote once. We're past 5 o'clock. It's once every 24 hours, but you get 1 more vote in for either one at onfocus.news/sports. Just search Athlete of the Week, the pitch. This is the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Riley Harabi waiting on deck. The lean, the pitch. Check swing on a ball low, 2-0. We see some coaches from River Falls here. Finley aren't already committing. The lean, the pitch. Steinman lays off and it's a strike. 2-1. Timmerman. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Blew it by her. 2-2. Timmerman. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll end the inning. Raiders get a couple on, they leave them stranded. We head to the top of the third, top of the order for the Thunderbirds when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Raiders up 1-0.
You know that nearly 3/4 of teens feel uncertain about their personal finances, yet a whopping 73% have expressed a strong desire to learn more. At MMCCU, we're thrilled to announce our new partnership with Greenlight, a financial tool designed for kids and teens. Give your kids the confidence they need for a secure financial future. Enroll them in the Greenlight platform for free today. Enjoy features like parental controls, engaging educational tools, and a safe space for learning about saving, spending, and earning money. Empower your child with financial wisdom. Sign up for a free Greenlight account today.
Carlin Williams will lead things off. She took the first pitch of the game to the fence in right center for a double. Was later erased on a fielder's choice. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. That's going to be popped up, foul territory. That's going to get out of play, out amongst the fans. Strike one. Top three, 1-0 Raiders. Medford will have the top of the order in the bottom of the inning. The lean by Harabi in the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Gabauer under it. The catch is made. First out of the inning.
That takes us to number 5, Lady Frisch.
So Lainey Frisch will come to the plate. She bunted into that fielder's choice her first time up. She is 0 for 1. Harabi, the lean, first pitch, off the inside for a ball, 1-0. See Nick Staliga in the crowd, the pitch, swing and a miss, 1-1. Harabi looks at her wristband. The lean, the pitch, stays up high, 2-1. Sailor Timmerman waiting on deck. The lean from Harabi in the pitch. That's going to be sliced foul and out of play. 2-2. So we see the Klepetuskas sisters here as well. Delay here. The pitch. Popped up. Foul territory giving chase. That's going to get out of play. Robbie looks at the wristband. The lean, the pitch. Paints the high outside corner, strike 3, looking 2 down.
That brings up number 10, Sailor Timmerman.
See, it looks like are they going to pitch to Timmerman again? Got her to strike out the first time. Rhinelander and St. Croix Falls tied. That's a baseball score. The lean, the pitch. Low and off the inside for a ball, 1-0. Harabi. The lean, the pitch. That one's hit in the air. Way back, that ball is gone! And we are tied. tied at 1. That one way gone. And that'll bring Raina Hella to the plate. Hella will dig in. Singled her last time up. She is 1 for 1. Robbie, the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Hella digs back in. Looks at the wristband. Is Harabi the lean? The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2. Harabi. The lean. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll end the inning. But the solo home run from Sailor Timmerman ties it up at 1. We head to the bottom of the third. Harabi, Arndt Leonard due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. Welcome back. Riley Harabi had the double, advance to third on the throw in. So Riley Harabi will dig in. First pitch from Sailor Timmerman. Fouled back. Strike 1. Beautiful night for softball. Looks to be a beautiful night tomorrow night too. Timmerman, the lean, the pitch. Catches the outside corner for a strike, 0-2. Timmerman, the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First out of the inning. And that'll bring Finley Arndt to the plate.
Number 13, Finley Arndt.
Timmerman. The lean. The pitch. High and tight for a ball, 1-0. The lean. The pitch. Right in there for a strike, 1-1. Timmerman looks in. The lean, the pitch, fouled back. 1-2. Timmerman looks in. The lean, the pitch, fouled back and out of play. Stays 1 and 2. Timmerman, the lean, the pitch. Check swing, did she go? She did not. 2 and 2. The lean, the pitch. Arndt on the ground. Too short pick there. Long throw is in. Nope, nope, nope. Wipe it off. Another illegal pitch. Struck out swinging her first time up. I imagine they're going to test Lainey Frisch here. Timmerman, the lean, the pitch. Runner goes, the throw is late. Arndt steals second. Which I believe was a ball. Timmerman, the lean, the pitch, fouled back, 1 and 1, I believe. Not getting a call from the home plate umpire. The lean, the pitch. Leonard slices that one foul. It's either 1 and 2. The lean, the pitch, stays up high for a ball, 2 and 2. Timmerman, the lean, the pitch, off the outside, full count again. Timmerman, the lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air. Catch is made at short. Second out of the inning. And that'll bring Tori Kinesi to the plate. She struck out her first time up. She's 0 for 1. The lean and the first pitch. A back up the middle, right to Timmerman. She makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. Raiders get a runner on, they leave it stranded. We head to the 4th, Strasburg, Trap, Newport, due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Are you ready for a faster and easier mortgage process? Tap Lending combines the speed and efficiency of technology and people, and a great local bank. The perfect combination for your mortgage.
Clinner Insurance of Northern Wisconsin is your qualified, experienced team for custom insurance packages for your vehicle, your home, and your family. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your family is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC. How do you know if you need new tires? Well, if you don't have one of these, let me show you a simple trick. Reach into your pocket, grab out a penny, and let's measure it up. If you can see the top of Abraham Lincoln's head, maybe it's time for new tires. Stop on into Wheeler Chevrolet and we'll get you covered.
Marley Strasburg to lead things off. She flew out her first time up. She's 0 for 1. Laline, the pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. Pacelli does beat Assumption 1-0. Pacelli a game from state. In Division 4, Laline, the pitch. Off the outside for a ball, 1-1. That's 50 pitches now for Riley Arabi. Sailor Timmerman thrown 58. The pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Down the line, hooking, foul, and out of play. 1-2. As we disconnect here. That one's going to be hit in the air. Down the line, foul. Stays 1-2. Fouled back. 1-2 the count. Feline, the pitch. Popped up on the infield. Laney Harabi is in. Makes the catch, first out of the inning. And that brings Addison Trapp to the plate. She flew out her first time up. She's 0 for 1. Little grounder. This is going to be a tough play. Picked by Steinman. Throw across the diamond. It's not in time. Pops away. So that'll be, we'll call that a single. And that'll bring Malia Newport to the plate. Reached on an error her last time up. She's 0 for 1. The lean from Harabi in the pitch. That one's going to be hit on the line. Catch is made, throw to first, not in time. But they get the out. Addison Brommer saves a run. 2 down. And that'll bring Allie Timmerman to the plate. Ground out her first time up. She's 0 for 1. Harabi, the lean. The pitch. Popped up. Right back to Harabi. The catch is made, and that'll end the inning. The base hit is left stranded. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Brommer, Gabauer, Harabi due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus in the bottom of the 4th when we come back.
Number 3, Addison Brommer.
Addison Brommer batting here in the as our scoreboard has completely errored out. Now they're going to talk about it. That might have hit her. Or did she swing? And Brommer's going to take first on the hit by pitch. So runner at first for Chelsea Gabauer, who singled her last time up. She's 1 for 1. The lean, the pitch. Brommer is off. The throw is late. Time call. Brommer steals second. Pitch was a strike. Timmerman. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 0-2. 3-0 still Raiders, end of the third on the baseball field. The lean, the pitch. Stays up high for a ball. 1-2. The lean, the pitch. Little chopper, foul. Stays 1-2. Timmerman. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. Left field coming on. Shortstop is out. Catch is made. Strasburg gets that one. First out of the inning. And that'll bring Lainey Harabi to the plate. Walked her first time up. Corners come in. Timmerman, the lean, the pitch. Bunt shown, it's foul. Strike 1. See if they try it again here. I think Harabi trying to bunt that one down the first baseline. The lean, the pitch. Throws, it's a strike. The throw to third pops away. Brommer steals third. 0-2 on Harabi, though. Gonna clean off third. The throw was there. It popped away from Trapp. Robbie digs back in. Timmerman. The lean. The pitch. Oh, it's a foul ball. Stays 0-2. Timmerman. The lean. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Laney thought the ball hit the ground. Umpire says no. 2 down. And we will get a pinch hitter here. Grace Schmidt-Franz will bat. Good move, though, by Harabi. Just take off. If you think it might be in the dirt, take off. Just to be safe. So 2 outs here, Grace Schmidt-Franz. Looking to give the Raiders the lead. Be Barton Williams Frisch in the top of the 5th. Timmerman. The lean. The pitch. Catches the inside corner for a strike, pops away, not far enough. Timmerman. The lean. The pitch. Little chopper on the ground, foul, 0-2. Schmidt-Franz digs back in. Timmerman. The lean. The pitch. High and off the outside for a ball. Brommer tries to bait a throw, nothing there. 1-2. The lean. The pitch. Check swing foul. Stays 1-2. Time called as we do a little housekeeping at home plate. Schmidt-Franz digs back in. Timmerman. The lean. The pitch. Low for a ball. 2-2. Timmerman. The lean. The pitch. Popped up. It's not going to count anyway. It's an illegal pitch. Ball 3. Time called as Lainey Frisch is going to go out and have a chat with Timmerman. It's one of the things that happens when you add the third umpire. You have more eyes on the play. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that'll end the inning. Raiders get a runner to third. We go to the top of the 5th. Barton Williams Frisch due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Number 3.
Winter Insurance of Northern Wisconsin is your qualified, experienced team for custom insurance packages for your vehicle, your home, and your family. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your family is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
So we go top 5. Barton Williams Frisch due up. Lean from Harabi in the pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air. Long run coming on, the catch is made. Brommer gets there, first out of the inning. And that'll bring Carlin Williams a double and a flyout. She's 1 for 2. Robbie looks at the wristband, the lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit on a line. That's going to get down a base hit all the way to the fence. Brommer getting it in quickly, but that's going to be another double for Carlin Williams. And that'll bring Lainey Frisch to the plate.
Up number 5, Lady Frisch.
Fielder's choice and a strikeout. She is 0 for 2. Robbie, the lean. The pitch. High and tight for a ball, 1-0. The lean. The pitch. Stays up high again, 2-0. Lean. The pitch. Drops in for a strike, 2-1. The lead, the pitch. Stays up high again, 3-1. And 4 for baseball, it's still 3-0. The lean, the pitch. Stays up high, ball 4. And now you're in a dangerous position here with Sailor Timmerman coming to the plate. Not the traditional open base. So we'll get the courtesy runner for the catcher. That will be Allison Seberg. You have an open base. It's not the traditional one, but you also don't want to load the bases with only one out. Nope, they are going to. They're going to walk Timmerman intentionally. So they're going to walk Timmerman to load the bases to face Reina Hella.
Intentional walk. The Seabirds load the bases. That brings up number 12, Reina Hella.
And I think, are we getting a courtesy? I think we're getting a courtesy for Timmerman as well. That will be 15, Savannah Chemnitz. So Savannah Chemnitz will run 4. So Raiders in a big jam here. Bases loaded, 1 out. Reina Hella, single and a strikeout. She is 1 for 2. Harabi. The lean. The pitch. Fouled back, strike 1. Robbie taking a little extra time between pitches here. Robbie, the lean, the pitch. That one line! Tag is not applied! But Arndt gets the second out of the, Steinman gets the second out of the inning on a hard hit line drive. 2 down, bases stay loaded for Marley Strasberg. Couple flyouts, she's 0 for 2. Williams just getting back in time. Robbie. The lean, the pitch. Popped, foul, strike 1. Raiders will have 9-1-2 in the bottom of the 5th. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air. Long run coming on, the catch is made! Gabauer gets there, the Raiders get out of it. Lakeland leaves the bases loaded. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Steinman, Harabi, Arndt due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. Ruthie Steinman to lead things off. Struck out her first time up. She's 0 for 1. The lean, the pitch. Shows bunt, pops it up. Foul territory. Drops in. Strike one. Steinman digs back in. Time called. Timmerman. The lean, the pitch. Bunt shown again, pulls back, takes the ball, 1-1. The lean, the pitch. Bunt shown, lays it down. Pick, the throw is in time. They get Steinman. First out of the inning. And that'll bring Riley Harabi to the plate, a double and a strikeout. She's 1 for 2. Betrap Newport Timmerman, 6-7-8 in the top of the 6th. Give Riley a lot of space in right center. Expecting her to slap the pitch. Inside for a ball, 1-0. Timmerman, the lean, the pitch. That's going to be slap foul, 1-1. Timmerman, the lean, the pitch. Chopper on the ground to second, throw to first is in time. And that'll bring Finley Arndt to the plate, a ground out and a walk. She's 0 for 1. Wind picks up a little bit. Timmerman. The lean. The pitch. Stays up high for a ball, 1-0. Timmerman. The lean. The pitch. Back up the middle. That's going to get through, a base hit. Arndt turns, she reaches. So they're going to hold legal pitch, but they're going to allow the play to stand. It's the coach's choice. So the base hit counts, and that'll bring Zalia Leonard to the plate, a strikeout and a flyout. She's 0 for 2. See if they put Arndt in motion here. The lean, the pitch. Pitch is a strike, the throw pops away. Arndt steals second. Pitch was a strike to Leonard. Timmerman. The lean. The pitch. High and off the outside for a ball, 1-1. Timmerman, the lean, the pitch. Low for a ball, popping away, and now that one's gonna pop back and oh. 2-1. They had for a second there, they had Arndt tied up or hung up, but they couldn't quite get the throw off. 2-1, the lean, the pitch. That's going to be hit in the air. It's coming around, the catch is made, and that'll end the inning. Again, one of the pitchers works out of a jam. We go to the top of the sixth. Trap Newport, Ellie Timmerman due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
I know that I can handle schooling my children because RVA provides the tools that I need. The RVA has adjusted curriculum by placing children right where their learning is. That's the #1 goal, is to make sure that your children are learning, and so you don't move on if they haven't grasped the concept. You stop, pause, and you make sure that you grasp that before you move on. The RVA will work with your child's needs and will provide the support and the attention that your child not only needs but deserves.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and we're now celebrating 60 years in business, serving the areas of Marshfield, Medford, Merrill, Abbotsford, Wisconsin Rapids, and Coloma, where we have both new and used vehicles. We look forward to earning your business.
Well, we do have one baseball final, and Rhinelander upsets the 2 seed, St. Croix Falls, so they will play either Mosinee or Ashland tomorrow. But Addison Trapp will come to the plate, a fly out to single. She's 1 for 2 today. Both teams have gotten runners on base, but outside of that first inning for the Raiders and that home run from Sailor Timmerman, neither team has been able to do anything with it. Both pitchers have really been able to work out of some trouble. Harabi, lean the pitch, stays up a little bit high for a ball, 1-0. The lean, the pitch, drops in for a strike, 1-1. Things work out right here. You might not have to face Timmerman till the 8th. If you can set everybody down in order. Swing and a miss, strike 2, 1-2. Robbie, the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First out of the inning. 1 down, that'll bring Malia Newport. Reached on an error and flew out. She's 0 for 2. Lakeland has had a base runner on in every inning so far. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was the Raiders have had a base runner on in every inning so far. So that one's high and off the outside. Lakeland has as well, at least one. 1-0. Robbie, the lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit on a line. That's going to get down, and that's going to get past Brommer. Newport digging for second. She's going to turn, dig for third. She will be in with a triple. A 1-out triple, and Medford in a jam again. Allie Timmerman, a ground out and a fly out. She is 0 for 2.
Base hit was runner on corner. That brings up number 2, Allie Timmerman.
Time called. Leonard's going to come out. In fact, the whole infield's going to come in. That's going to bring Coach. So now Coach Burns going to come on. He's going to have a conversation with his infield. Said Timmerman a ground out and a fly out. So Newport is standing at third. Allie Timmerman digs in. Robbie gets the sign, the lean, the pitch. Popped up. Foul territory. That's going to get out of play. Nice catch. By a fan. The lead from Harabi in the pitch. Popped up on the infield. Drifting over. The catch is made. Second out of the inning. Big second out of the inning. And that will bring Sarah Barton to the plate. A strikeout and a flyout. She is 0 for 2. The lean from Harabi and the pitch. Stays up high for a ball, 1-0. Harabi now at 75. Raiders will have Kniesny, Brommer, Gabauer in the bottom of the 6th. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Harabi, the lean, the pitch, stays up high, 2-1. Harabi looks at the wristband, the lean, the pitch, tipped, foul, 2-2. Harabi, the lean, the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3! And the Raiders get out of another jam. The triple is left stranded at third. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Kniesny, Brommer, Gabauer due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus. With 100 years of working experience, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Whether you're looking for a new home, recreation land, or a place to start your new business, the team at Century 21 Dairyland Realty are ready to help you. Stop into either of their convenient locations on West Broadway Avenue in Medford or North 4th Street in Abbotsford, or find them online at c21dairyland.com to find out more. Century
Insurance
21
of Northern Wisconsin is your qualified, experienced team for custom insurance packages for your vehicle, your home, and your family. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your family is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Bottom 6, still 1-1. 4-5-6, Kniesny, Brommer, Gabauer due up. Tori Kniesny 0 for 2 with strikeout and a flyout. Beasley digs in. Raiders now up 5-0 on the baseball field. Over in Merrill, the lean, the pitch. Did she go? That is called a ball. Timmerman takes a wander. Timmerman the lean, the pitch. Foul tip into the glove, 1-1. Time called, and now Frisch is going to go out. Trying maybe calm her pitcher down. Sailor Timmerman really upset about not getting that swing call. So Coach Burns going to talk to both of them. Long conversation here. The lean, the pitch. That's going to be pop foul. Out of play. Off a car. 1-2. The lean, the pitch. In the dirt, 2-2. The pitch. Ball 4. So Addison Brommer will come to the plate. I missed something in there. So runner on for Addison Brommer. Flyout was hit by a pitch. She's 0 for 1. See if they bunt Brommer here. The lean, the pitch. Right down the middle for a strike, 0-1. Nope, they're going to let Brommer swing away. Timmerman, the lean, the pitch. Bunt shown, it's high. 1-1. And we have an injured player on the field. Addison Trapp goes down. Steve Dietzman, the trainer, is going to sneak out. Addison Trapp was charging on the bunt. The coaches and Steve Dietzman, the athletic trainer from Aspirus, looking at her at the third base line. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back right after this right here on Sports on Focus.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and we're now celebrating 60 years in business, serving the areas of Marshfield, Medford, Merrill, Abbotsford, Wisconsin Rapids, and Coloma, where we have both new and used vehicles. We look forward to earning your business.
Are you ready for a faster and easier mortgage process? Tap Lending combines the speed and efficiency of technology and people, and a great local bank. The perfect combination for your mortgage.
At Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Addison Trapp is up, but it looks like having trouble putting pressure on that leg. Out, she's going to continue. They're still tending to Addison Trapp. Gives us a chance to poke around some other scores. Pittsville baseball leading Pepin Alma 3-0. Auburndale Mondovi tied at 0. Mosinee baseball leading Ashland 1-0. Rib Lake leading Spencer 6-1. Medford, mentioned that one, 5-0 over Merrill. Prentice leading Bruce on the road 3-2. Edgar baseball leading Clear Lake 3-1. The 1-1 score here. Blair Taylor leading, Columbus Catholic leading Blair Taylor in softball 7-0. Pacelli and Fall Creek have already punched their tickets to the sectional finals. So looks as if Trapp might. They're not bringing somebody else out. As they continue to tend to Addison Trapp. I can't imagine. Even if she does stay in the game, I can't imagine she's going to have the mobility she had before. As they continue to work with Trapp, and I think now they're trying to make a decision what to do here. So now you got the two coaches, head coach and the assistant coach, talking. Yeah, Trapp's still having issues with that knee. So I think, yep, I think it looks like they might be bringing somebody in. Or are they? Long delay here. Yep, Trapp is going to come out. So Trapp is going to have to exit here. So they will bring Malia Newport. So Mariah Lewis will go over to third. And Malia Newport will come in at second. So the designated player is, the flex comes in, the designated player is off now. Actually, yeah, because the flex would come in. Yeah, because, no. Yeah, because Lewis. Yeah, Lewis would hit in trap spot, I believe. I don't know. I'm not sure now how that works. Now, coach is having a conversation. Because Malia Newport was the designated player. So now, can you do that? They should be able to do that. So Mariah, if I... So now they're going to fill Coach Burnton on the changes. Long delay here. As we approach 5:40 here in Medford. Okay, well, Coach Burnt is accepting of the changes. So, after all of that, it is 1-1 on Addison Brommer.
Nobody out. We have a count 1-1 and a runner on first.
So Lewis now will be in at third. See if they test her right away here. The lean, the pitch. Bunt, it's popped up. Drops in foul. 1-2. Be top of the order for Lakeland in the top of the 7th. The lean from Timmerman and the pitch. Low for a ball, 2-2. Timmerman. The lean, the pitch. Low and in the dirt, pops away. The throw down is in time! Kniezny thrown out at second. Full count on Brommer. So 1 out now, full count. Timmerman, the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second out of the inning.
That brings up number 12, Chelsea Gaybauer.
Chelsea Gaybauer will come to the plate with 2 outs. The lean by Timmerman and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 0-1. Timmerman, the lean, the pitch. That one's going to be sliced down the line. Foul. 0-2. Timmerman, the lean, the pitch. On the outside corner, strike 3 looking, that will end the inning. Raiders had a base runner, gets thrown out. We head to the top of the 7th. Williams, Frisch, Sailor, Timmerman due up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins at Aspirus Health, bringing out the better in all of us.
Still 5-0 Raiders in the on the baseball field. They go to the 7th. We go to the 7th year, 1-1. Carlin Williams lead things off, 2 doubles and a flyout. She is 2 for 3 today. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit in the air. Coming on, that one's going to drop in. 3-hit day for Carlin Williams. And that brings Lainey Frisch to the plate. 0 for 2 with a walk. Harabi. See if they have Frisch bunt here. Misses for a ball. 1-0. Raiders love the bottom of their order in the bottom of the 7th. The lean, the pitch. Drops that one in for a strike, 1-1. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Popped in the air, foul, giving chase. The catch cannot be made. Up against the fence. Just out of the reach of Tori Kniesny. 1-2. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. That one's going to be hit hard down the line, but foul. Stays 1-2. Harabi looking in. The lean, the pitch. Check swing on a ball high. 2-2. Harabi looks at the wristband. The lean, the pitch. Stays up high again, full count. Harabi, the lean, the pitch, on the ground. That's going to get through, a base hit. And now you're in a similar situation you were the last time. Timmerman coming to the plate. This time nobody out. And we will get the runner for Frisch. Be Allison Seberg. if they choose to pitch to Timmerman here. I don't know if you want to load the bases with nobody out. They are going to throw. Timmerman digs in. Pittsville advances to a regional final in baseball. They win 4-0. The lean from Harabi in the pitch. High and off the outside for a ball, 1-0. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Just missing that high outside corner, 0-2. See if they can get her to chase something. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Stays up high, 3-0. I got to imagine Timmerman's got the green light here, 3-0. Harabi, the lean, the pitch. Right down the middle for the strike. Timmerman taking all the way, 3-1. Walk isn't the worst outcome here if you're Harabi. It's not the best, but the lean, the pitch. That one's going to be driven. That's going to get down a base hit. Gabauer throws that one in. They will not score. Bases loaded, nobody out. And Raiders in a serious jam here. For Reina Hella, a single. She is 1 for 3. Singled her first at bat. Harabi steps off. They're going to let Timmerman run here. Lean the pitch. Popped up. Almost caught. Ends up hitting the tripod of the camera. Error on the fan down in front of us. Strike one. Harabi the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike two. 0-2. Harabi looks around. Asks for it again. The lean. The pitch. Chopper on the ground. They're going to come home. Out is applied. Fielder's choice for the first out of the inning goes 6-2. Everybody else moves up, one down. For Marley Strasburg, 3 flyouts. She is 0 for 3. Seaberg at first, at third.
Come on, now you have some fun up there. Let's go here.
Harabi looks at the wristband, steps off, needs it again. Harabi, the lean, the pitch, stays high for a ball, 1-0. Harabi, the lean, the pitch, swing and a miss, 1-1. Pitch popped up on the infield. Harabi coming in. The catch is made. That was an infield fly anyway.
That brings in number 15, the substitution. Now batting Savannah Chemnitz.
And Savannah Chemnitz will bat here. That is in the spot that was occupied by Addison Trapp. Robbie looks at the wristband, the lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. Robbie, the lean, the pitch. Low and in the dirt for a ball, 1-1. $100 for Riley Harabi. The lean, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike two. 1-2. Raiders 1 strike from getting out of it. Harabi looks into the dugout. The lean, the pitch. That one's going to be lined. That's going to get down a base hit. Lakeland has the lead. Pinch hit, base hit. Lakeland up 2-1. Bases still loaded with 2 outs for Malia Newport. Tripled her last time up. She is 1 for 3. The lean, the pitch. Called a strike, 0-1. The lean, the pitch. Popped up. Foul territory. Giving chase. It's going to tip off the face of the dugout, it looked like. 0-2. Raiders will have the bottom of the order to try and find a run to at least force the 8th. What? Lean the pitch. That is strike 2. First pitch must have been... No, I'm not sure. That should be strike 3. That is strike 3. Now the umpires have to get together. That is strike 3. Had the foul ball, the swing and the miss, and then the ball in the corner. Batter is out. Raiders get out of it. But Lakeland gets 1. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Raiders season on the line. Harabi, Schmidt-Franz, Steinman. 2 up when we come back right here on Sports on Focus.
Clinner Insurance, we know you want to protect your business. The Clinner Insurance team will help you choose the insurance package and plan that fits you and your business. At Clinner Insurance, protecting your business is our top priority.
Clinner Insurance.
Well, we'll see what the Raiders have here in the bottom of the 7th. Against Sailor Timmerman. 2-1 Lakeland.
Number 5, Laney Harabi.
Laney Harabi, a walk and a strikeout. She's 0 for 1. Timmerman looks in, the lead. First pitch to her. Harabi shows bunt. Pick the throw in time. One away. One down. And that'll bring Grace Schmidt-Franz to the plate. Love to get a base runner on here to get back to the top of the order. The lean, the pitch. High and off the outside for a ball, 1-0. Timmerman, the lean, the pitch. Low and in the dirt, 2-0. Timmerman, the lean, coming back. Catches the inside corner, 2-1. Timmerman looking in, the lean, the pitch. That one's gonna be hit on the ground, too short. Long throw, high, pulls her off the bag. They're gonna call her, she is out. Tag was applied. Hit it hard, but right at Strasburg, it's short. And it all comes down to Ruth Steinman, 0 for 2. Timmerman, the lean, the pitch. Steinman shows bunt, bunts a foul. 0-1. Steinman digs back in. The lean, the pitch, high and tight, 1-1. The lean, the pitch, on the outside corner. Raiders down to their final strike. Sailor Timmerman. The lean. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Lakeland will play tomorrow for a trip to state.
Lakeland will take on Rice Lake tomorrow at Rice Lake at 5 p.m.
We will be down on the field to talk to our player of the game. That will be Sailor Timmerman in just a little bit, so stick around.
Check, check.
Hey, Medford fans, let's hear a little noise for our seniors on their last game here in Medford Field. Tori Kniesny, Chelsea Gaybar, and Grace Schmidt-Franz.
joined by our player of the game, Sailor Timmerman. Sailor, we're going to start in the circle. 10 strikeouts, but you give up that run in the first, shut Medford down after that. What kind of changed after that first inning for you?
I just think our defense really locked in and realized that, okay, we got to make good plays if we're going to win this game. And they just really focused, and they backed each other up, and they just worked behind me, and I just produced good outs, and then, of course, get some strikeouts in there too, and we just locked it.
And then, obviously, the home run for you there in the third kind of changed the face of the game a little bit. What was going through your mind in that at-bat?
I always take the first pitch, but yeah, I just was waiting for something good that I can get a hold of and turn on and just make my team excited and trust that they can hit the ball too as well.
And then, obviously, you're a game away from state, trip up to Rice Lake. What's kind of going through your mind at this point?
I just think it's super awesome that we just have so much energy and momentum going into this game. And I think no team in the state wants this more than I do in this team, so it's just really fun.
All right, sounds good. Congrats on the win. Good luck tomorrow in Rice Lake. Our player of the game, Sailor Timmerman. Thank you. Go through the final stats for you here real quick. We will start with the Medford Raiders. Riley Harabi, 1 for 3 with a double. She scored the lone run. Finley Arndt, 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. Zalia Leonard, 0 for 3. Tori Kniesny, 0 for 2 with a walk. Addison Brahmer, 0 for 2. She was hit by a pitch. Chelsea Gabauer, 1 for 3 with a single. Lainey Harabi, 0 for 2 with a walk. Ava Hartle, 0 for 1. Ruth Steinman, 0 for 3. Grace Schmidt-Franz, 0 for 2. Riley Harabi goes 7, gives up 2 runs. They were both earned. 10 hits, 2 walks, 1 of those intentional, 7 strikeouts. On the other side, for the Lakeland Thunderbirds, Carlin Williams, 3 for 4, a single, 2 doubles. Lainey Frisch, 1 for 3 with a single. Sailor Timmerman, 2 for 3, a single, the home run, an RBI, and a run scored. Raina Hella, 1 for 4 with a single. Marley Strasberg, 0 for 4. Addison Trapp, 1 for 3 with a single. Malia Newport, 1 for 4 with a triple. Allie Timmerman, 0 for 3. Sarah Barton, 0 for 3. Savannah Chemnitz, 1 for 1 with a single and an RBI. She knocked in the game-winning run. Pitching, we talked a little bit about it. Sailor Timmerman goes 7, gives up 1 run. It was earned. 3 hits, 3 walks, 10 strikeouts. Well, we got some decisions to make. Still waiting for some results to figure out where we'll be tomorrow. We'll either be with Medford baseball, or we might pop over, see who wins between Thorpe and Rib Lake coming up here later tonight. So make sure to check out our social media tomorrow morning to figure out where we're going to be. But Lakeland advances. They are 1 game away from state. They will take on Rice Lake tomorrow in Rice Lake at 5 o'clock. So want to thank everyone for joining us here tonight. I'm Steve Ockenick, Sports on Focus. Enjoy the rest of your evening. We will see you all somewhere tomorrow.
15 illegal.